Dixon Jowers here. I am a member of Team Dynamic Disc as well as a staff member here at Dynamic Disc, and we are right at the very precipice of 2016 Professional World Championships here in Emporia, Kansas. It's beginning tomorrow. A lot of excitement going on in town, and I wanted to let you guys know kind of the brief history of Dynamic Discs, how we came to be what we are, how we went from a guy selling discs to his friends on the course to the company that's helping to run the Professional World Championships just 11 years later. So it all began as a story here with a college kid just trying to make some money. He saw that he could order discs from the manufacturer and he could sell them cheaper than the guy in town. He was saving his friends a couple dollars and he was making a couple dollars, and that really is the beginning of our company. It began to grow after that. We started to do kind of aftermarket. We would put our designs on discs and apparel, began to run tournaments, and the thing that really set Dynamic Discs apart was our owner, Jeremy Rusko. He's a kind, professional, compassionate guy. People want to be around him. And he really wants to make everybody have a good time, and that's really what kind of got us going. Everything was going great. We had great relationships with all the other manufacturers selling their things, and then we got approached by Latitude 64, a manufacturer in Sweden, and they wanted to have more of a presence in America, and they wanted to begin producing discs for some company in America that had some momentum going. The partnership kind of started to begin around the summer of 2013, and we came out with our first 4 discs December of 2014. One of those ended up being the Judge, which actually became the Disc of the Year in 2013, and from there our growth began exponentially. We started in Jeremy's grandmother's minivan. We were in his dorm room for a while, an attic, a basement. We moved to a 1,500 square foot shop, and we thought, we've made it. Disc golf royalty, here we are. You know, we're one of the kings of the industry. We had to move out of that in just a few months. We moved to a 5,000 square foot location, and that had every piece of our business, all of our retail, all of our wholesale, our Dymax, all of our stock, all of our offices. Everything was happening in that spot, and it was crazy exciting, and we loved it, but we realized we needed to move on from there. So we changed the shop into retail only with about 3 or 4 offices, and we actually moved into this building here on the other side of town. We began leasing just half of this, 10,000 square feet. We brought over all of our wholesale stuff, and it fit in the corner, and there was an echo going, and we were terribly worried that we had made a huge mistake. That was November of 2013. Just 9 months later, we were done leasing the 10,000 square feet. We just went ahead and bought all 20,000 square feet. And almost as soon as we opened these doors, it was like rushing water. We filled up the next side. Now we're at the point where we are out of space here. We're having to build racks up above our discs so that we can fit our bags and our baskets and all of our other lines that are going on, the things that we're really trying to do well in this industry. So as you can see, I mean, it's discs on top of discs, hundreds of thousands of discs here in Emporia, Kansas. And we are the exclusive distributor in America for Dynamic Discs, Latitude 64, and Westside Discs out of Finland. So if you come across one of these discs anywhere in America pretty much, there's about a 99% chance that it came through Emporia, Kansas, through this very building, as a matter of fact. So as we've been getting these in, we're trying to expand to other things. We've got a great custom hot stamp department that cranks out stamps for tournaments. We've got several machines over here, and some of the best guys in the business really doing some cool stuff with multi-layered stamps and top stamps and bottom stamps and 3D stamps. And what we're trying to do is just to keep progressing. When we ordered our first shipment of discs and we got in a whole box, boy, that was a big deal. And then when we ordered from Sweden and we got our first pallet of discs in, I mean, that blew our mind, you know. At that point, we were happy to have a box of 50, and here we go with a pallet of discs, you know, 23, 25 boxes at a time with 50 or 60 discs in each one of them. And not only that, we progressed past those pallets, and then we started getting containers, entire shipping containers full of discs. So if you picture, you know, this box has 68 discs in it. This box has 50. This is a pallet with 24 boxes or so. And the shipping container showing up, and it's got 20 to 25 pallets times 25 boxes times 55 discs or so. So I mean, we're getting 30 and 40,000 discs showing up at a time. It can be a little overwhelming at some points, but just the fun factor and just kind of the kid in the candy store feel. I get to work 10 feet away from 300,000 Frisbees or however many we have in here. That's a really cool thing, you know. And so as we're trying to progress, we're reaching out into some new things as far as our disc goes. We have, within the last couple of years, begun an exclusive partnership to be able to have officially licensed Marvel products. So I'm sure you've come across the Captain America shield, but it branches out. We've got many different designs. We've got several different characters: Captain America, Thor, Iron Man over here. We've got the Hulk. We've had discs with Venom and Carnage, and we're working on some really cool stuff to be able to continue to bring you guys the stuff that you want to see. We're trying to begin some talks with to bring the Jedi universe into the disc golf world, into dynamic discs. It's growing fast with our bags and our baskets and everything else that we've got going on. We're trying to constantly bring products to the disc golf market, but not just any random product. There's other bags out there, there's other baskets. We're trying to bring the absolute best. We have a reputation for bringing quality products, but there's lots of quality products out there. So what we want to do is to bring that product, and we want to kill every other company as far as customer service goes. We want to win you over by giving you an amazing product and taking better care of you than anybody else. So I hope this has given you a little bit of an indication of what we're passionate about, what we're trying to do here in Emporia. And we can't wait for you guys to come visit, see it for yourself. Maybe we'll even see you at Pro Worlds this week.